Compose key on Windows. On Linux, the Compose key is a great way to enter many symbols. For example, M- by pressing Compose then dash. O by pressing Compose then O. Euro by pressing Compose then C equals. The Compose key function can be assigned to various keyboard keys, such as right/left Alt, right/left Windows key. I really miss the Compose key when using Windows. I've looked but so far haven't found any way to get equivalent Compose key functionality on Windows. Does anyone know of how to do it?
Though this is an old question, many others probably stumble upon it via a Google search. So about 4 years after it's been asked, I figured a few more options do exist. I couldn't test them all. At home I have no windows but those for light and fresh air, and at work I cannot access for example Dropbox to download the archives of some, but here's a short list. Ulchars, last updated in 2009, but still seems to work up to Vista. Additionally offers macros, which one cannot disable or edit on Vista, so the predefined ones might get in your way, not that likely, but they might. Update, after having used it for a while, I encountered some strange effects I attribute to this app, as they didn't happen before I installed it. No pattern and regularity, but sometimes my keyboard seemed to be messed up, caps inverted, some keys not working. Might be something else, though, but I didn't have that before. Update 2, none of the side effects encountered since I switched to. When Compose, no extra gimmicks like macros or the like, but that's not what we're looking for here. Smile seems to use the very same layout I'm used to on Linux. Needs some longer testing, but after one day it's already my favorite candidate here. Edit, half a year later, it's still my favorite. Easy to install, runs stable, no side effects, simply great. Update, reportedly works from Vista to Win 10. Still happy with it 3.5 years later. Smile. CKFW, Compose key for Windows. Couldn't test it as I couldn't access Dropbox for download. Unicurs, I didn't test it due to the restrictions listed in this blog, doesn't work with all programs. Free Compose, last released in 2011, though the dev claims it's still alive in the repos. It's supposed to work with most programs, PuTTY had trouble, but a patch is provided. Disadvantages, annoying beep when composing, which cannot be switched off. Also compose sequences are not the standard ones. Advantages, you can define your own sequences, and the service can be deactivated while running, without exiting it. Compose is an alternative as keyboard layout, including some Compose stuff. Not always matching the Linux Compose key sequences. Accent Composer, commercial, demo available. Not tried. Compose keys, claims to mimic the Linux Compose key sequences. I missed a few, and not all of them seem to work. Sometimes one simply needs to try until they do. Well, I have the same issue on Linux sometimes. Smile freely available at GitHub. Web Compose key, browser-based, cross-platform. Nice to learn what sequences are available. Smile. DIY, Microsoft Keyboard Layout Creator. This should give anyone in need a few additional options. I wonder if MS will finally build this functionality into their releases, where it belongs. Note the if, not when.
There are a couple of utilities to emulate the Unix-alike key composition chords under Windows. Ulchars is one, which is also F+OS. Though I've not actually tried it myself yet, it is one of the many utilities in my to try later bookmark folder.
You can use United States International keyboard layout. You can type accented characters easily without any special software. Plus A equals A. Plus C equals C cedilla. Plus O equals O. I don't think you can use it for Euro and M dash though.
On Windows, Alt-Chars should do what you want. I have been using it for the exact purpose you describe for almost a year now. Caveat: if you install Alt-Chars and your keyboard starts to behave weirdly, try one of the other versions they offer, possibly the alpha/beta. They all seem to have different issues with the different versions of Windows out there. But one of them should work with whatever you use.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.